And welcome to everybody. I tell you, it's a great day, and Sybil, thank you for all you do. And Coach, glad to have you up here on the podium with me. And listen, you look out among this crowd and you see not only fans, administrators, coaches, fellow coaches. The one thing that I love about Mercer is that we're a family, and I see your extended family, and we're glad to have them. I'm looking forward to working with all these. I'm gonna win you over, I promise. But listen, listen, it's spring, and to the Ritter family and all the new assistants, I'm gonna let you kind of get into the extended friends and family. But it's spring. Now, one thing I love about Macon, Georgia, is that you do get to experience the four seasons, and some of them are intense, like the summer is intense. But we're in spring right now, so enjoy it, because usually it rolls right out of spring into summer in Macon, Georgia. But with spring, there's that rejuvenation, there's the flowers, there's the feel of the air, but it's time to start growing, it's time to start moving. And that's what we're here today to do, is we're ready to move, we're ready to grow. For the student athletes that I see in the back, it's time to dig in, and let's get some fertilizer on those skills, and let's go win some championships. But I want to thank that committee. They were special. It was an intense period, because you got to remember Michelle. We're glad to have Michelle as our women's coach, but we were doing two searches at one time, and that is not easy. I want to thank Daniel Parker and Associates for digging in and really helping us. But and I want to say Brian Garrett's here, and I just a little intel. Brian Garrett had been telling me for 2 months that you were going to be our coach, and of course I don't show my cards very easy. I'm like, well, good, Brian, we'll just go through the process and we'll see how this turns out. But he was your number one fan, and I know, Brian, you've had a few challenges lately with your knee, but we know you were with us heart and soul during that search committee, and you were talking to us on the phone. But I'm just telling you, he told me this is the guy, and so I was watching you on TV. I was watching you play Morehead State in the championship game, and of course I was just staying cool. I wasn't getting excited, and then of course when we got into the process of interviewing people, it became very evident that you were going to be somebody that was at the top of our list, and mainly because of the background work, and because you basically had been in some challenging spots, and you had always taken that challenge and won. One thing that impressed me about the interview process is one of the questions I always ask is, I say, who are you going to pick up the phone and call when you need advice? And Coach Ritter, he named you right off the bat, and I know we named a football coach in January, but same way. His dad was his longtime mentor and coach at Ohio State. And, listen, when you can lean on family and they're in the business, and I'll be honest with you, when you came up to me today, I'm not trying to get on your good side, but I was like, I thought he was your older brother. I need to find out y'all's diet and workout regimen. Y'all all look so young, everybody. But listen, we're ready to get the energy back. I see a lot of season ticket holders in here. I know Bill Underwood's challenged Daniel Tate and myself. We're ready to have this arena backpacked. We're ready to be invested in the community. We're ready to see our student athletes and our season ticket holders knowing each other, knowing what each other's about, so that when they come in this arena, they're vested. Not only are student athletes vested, but our season ticket holders and stakeholders are invested in their success. And we couldn't think of anybody else to hire besides Coach Ritter. But I want to say, listen, Jen, I'm excited to have you. Brixton, Remy, and Marley, I'm telling you, we're going to have fun. I promise you. And man, look, we're really, and Vicki and Steve, thank you so much. I'm going to stop there because there's a lot of friends and family. I'm going to let Coach do it. But listen, we looked on that search committee for a couple of things. One, we know that we always talk about at Mercer, you talk about the student athlete and academics and doing what's right. I tell our staff, if I have to have a staff meeting or tell you every day that we're supposed to work hard in the classroom, be a good person, I'm behind the eight ball. That's in our DNA. In the recruiting process, that's who we're going to identify, and we're going to get you here, and we're going to take you to the next level. But the bottom line is, Dr. Underwood's always taught me this, is that the lessons in life are multiplied when you can win championships. And that's what we hired Coach Ritter to do. We're so excited. So if you wouldn't mind standing up as I introduce you, the new coach of Mercer men's basketball, Coach Ryan Ritter.